use English word to i-transliterate nimo sa Greek. Wala. Okay, please, ining, for example, word nga vote sa English, that's only in English. We don't have that in Greek. If we have a word meaning vote in Greek, then it is not literally word vote in Greek, but another word. So
Sir,
our
excuse me, sir.
basis here is the Greek language, it's not the English language. Okay?
Oh, lahi na pog pronunciation, sir, no? Lahi na pog pronunciation. Ang vote
Of
sa
course,
Greek
lahi
is,
na pod ang
oh,
word nga gamito na sa Greek, dili word nga vote. You cannot
yes, sir.
write vote in Greek because there's no V in Greek. Okay? Now,
V og H, sir, murag wala ko nakabantay H Greek po, sir, no? Murag walay H.
ang H sa Greek, di ba naatay rough breathing? Mao na H sa Greek.
Ang
Mao na
unsa to, sir,
H,
ang
rough breathing. So, maybe kindly read the lessons, no? Na lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 1, it's there, no? Only if you read the lessons, I think you will not ask that question anymore. Read the lessons, do not depend on my discussions, because a lot of my discussions here dili ako matakol tanan ang naa diha sa lessons. So please do your part. Don't be so dependent on me, because who knows, no? I will be speaking kining wala na di ay, mao di ay nya nagtuo ra gyapon mo. So it's better you have to open your lessons and read. Okay? So for the H pronunciation, of course, there's no letter H in the Greek, but it's only a pronunciation or a sound. No, you can the rough breathing in Greek tells you that a word should be pronounced with H at the beginning. No, so rough breathing and smooth breathing are found in the initial letter of the word if the word starts in vowel or diphthong. Okay? So kung ang word gani mag-start og vowel or diphthong, then naagi na siya rough or smooth breathing bisan asa na nilang duha. So kung rough, then you add H sound to the word. So when you pronounce the word, you add H sound. No? For example, kini word nga sa atong vocabulary, look at the lesson 3, vocabulary. We have the first word. We have what? What is the breathing there? Is it rough or smooth?
Rough, sir.
Anything? Rough.
rap.
So when you pronounce this word, how will you pronounce this word?
Who?
Ho, sir.
Ho. No, ho. Because why ho? Because we have rough breathing. Then when you pronounce it, it should have what? It should have H. No, so ho. Another one, we have agathos. The breathing on alpha, the first letter, is it rough or smooth?
Smooth, sir.
Smooth. So if it is smooth, how do we pronounce this one?
Ah.
Ah.
No, do not put H. No, do not put H in the pronunciation because this is smooth. So because smooth breathing is silent, no, you don't need, just never mind. So the only concern we have, it's only the rough breathing, only the rough breathing that would give us an H sound, no, add H sound to a word. Okay, so let's have a review of the lessons, particularly lesson 3. No, so we have the ending. So again, I would like you to memorize. Of course, first the vocabulary. You have to memorize all the vocabs here as much as possible. Why? Because in the quizzes, no, you will see in this apply apply to. You have to supply, or I think it's a multiple choice. Then you have to select the best answer. And also for the create to, no, the create part. What you're gonna do is someone asked me, sir, do I need to transliterate, give the English letter of what you wrote there? The instruction is translate. When we say translate, you give the meaning of the word or you give the meaning of the sentence. It's not that you give the letter. No? Transliteration is giving the equivalent letter in English, while translation is giving the meaning. For example, the word agathos. What is agathos? What is the meaning? Oh, translate agathos. Then you say the meaning of agathos. The translation would be good.
Good.
That's the
Useful.
translation. Do not give the English letter. I mean the equivalent that you write that A, then G, then A, then TH, then O, then S. No, I'm not asking that. That's transliteration, but translation is giving the meaning. No. So, for example, let me give you an example. Okay, this one here. Okay, so translate this. Okay, number 7. Look at here. No, translate this sentence or this phrase. Hey, exousia to kurio. What is hey? Definite article. What is exousia? Exousia is authority or power. See, you have to memorize in order for you to be able to translate phrase and sentences. I mean, you have to memorize the vocabs. So we have hey, exousia, power or authority. What is to kurio? What is, again, this is a definite article. Then we have kurio means Lord. And look at here, we have what is the case of he exousia and what is the case of tu kusmo. So when you translate, this is the article, this the authority or power. Then tu kurio is what? In genitive case, so you put of. So the power or the authority of the Lord or the power of the Lord. So that would be your translation. So you're giving meaning to the Greek words or sentences or phrases. Example number 6. Okay. Hey, agape to theou. What is agape?
Love.
Okay, come on. Love. What is theo?
Love.
What is theo?
Theo.
Yeah,
God.
God. Okay. So translate.
The love
The love
of
of
God.
God.
Very good. Okay, very good. No, that's the genitive you put of. No, for in grammar. No, I mean for this Greek one we use of for the genitive, but later on when we come to verbs or to syntax, um, there are many uses of or functions of genitive. It's not only of, no, but for the meantime we will use of, no, because this is still basic. Okay, the love of God.
God.
Okay, so that's how you will answer create number 2, no, for this week, module number 2, create 2. Okay, now let's go back to here. Let's have a little review. Okay, so last time we talked about the first and second declensions. No, so I asked you to memorize only the endings, not the whole word. No, only the endings. We have os, u, o, on, oi, on, ois, us. That's for masculine.
All,
For
all,
neuter, we have on, u, o, on, a, on, ois, a.
ah,
Then for the feminine, we have a, ace, a,
eight,
n,
eight,
I, own, eyes,
I,
us. For the masculine, we have for the singular and the plural. This for the nominative case, the genitive, dative, and accusative. To make it simple, all you have to do just again this one, just memorize the ending. So don't need to memorize all the words there, but only the ending. So for the nominative case, we have os, genitive o, dative o, accusative on. Okay? Then very simple, no? Anyway, the neuter, nominative, and the accusative, they have the same what? The same endings. And take note here, the neuter on, the same endings with the accusative. How will you know?
Excuse
Yes,
me, sir.
yes.
Would like to request to please
Huh?
remind our classmates to close their speaker.
Okay, kindly mute your mic, please. Vernon, Sumagaysay, kindly mute your mic so that there will be no problem. Okay, so
Yes,
thank you.
sir.
Uh, Now, let's go back here, no? So, we have, again, we have the neuter and the accusative, no? On. However, we have also on for the masculine accusative. The question is, how will you know that the ending on is masculine or neuter? Oh, you will know that by context. No? The context will tell you, and also the natural gender of the word. No? So you will know the context. For example, in adjective, if uh, remember here, if the adjective is in masculine, then or yeah, if the noun is in the masculine, then the adjective agrees in gender and number and case, no, gender, number and case. So if you see an adjective and you are not sure of the gender of the adjective, all you have to do, just look at the noun. Okay, then it will tell you. Now if in case that still the noun does not give you a clear identification of the gender, then you have to look at the article. The article will tell you the the gender of the word or of the noun. No, let me give you an example. We have here uh, this one. Uh, okay, here number 12. No, number 12. So, oi prophetai tutio legosen, tus logos tis cardias te agate phone, tois anthropos to cosmo. Look at here, our subject, our nominative noun, it's prophetai. Now, prophetai, if you look at here, the index of prophetai is I. And we learned that feminine noun ends in what? In alpha and eta. Okay? So when you see a noun or a pronoun or a an adjective that ends with alpha and eta, then you have to suspect that that word is feminine noun. Now, we have here, it's I, it's what? The ending of nominative. What's the gender? Feminine, plural. No? I is the ending of nominative, feminine, plural. Now, so again, you will suspect that this is feminine. However, this word is not feminine. Why? Because if you look at the article oi, the article oi is what? Nominative, masculine, plural. So therefore, this word here is masculine. It's not feminine. Though it has an ending of a feminine form, yet the article tells you that this is masculine. So this word is masculine. The gender of this word is masculine. It's not feminine. Okay? So you have to be careful on that situation. Okay? Anthony, you have question?
Yes sir, seconding number 12 sir ba? So either kung kinsang dominant sa mong kaning sentence sir, either feminine ba siya or masculine?
No, 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 no. That's not the dominant. There's no dominant here, but the article tells you the the definite gender of a noun, no? Because the article will never tell you a lie, no? Nouns may have a form of feminine or other gender, but in order for you to make sure the gender of a noun, you have to look at the article, because in Greek there are some words uh, whose endings are in the feminine gender. However, the natural gender is masculine. No, this is an example. We have propheti or prophetes. No, prophetes meaning prophets actually are masculine in gender. Not the natural gender is masculine. However, the form is feminine. So that's why when you are not sure of the gender of a word, you look at the article. The article would be the basis, the final basis in determining the gender of a word. If there's no article, no, if there's no article that precedes the noun, then context will tell you. You have to go back to the lexical form. What is the lexical form of the word? Then, if the lexical form ends in os, then it is masculine. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so memorize the endings. No, then this is the article. No, I mentioned last time that the article they have the same endings with what the nouns and the pronouns and the adjectives. However, you only put the tau at beginning. No, so instead nga u you have two to ton. So if you see this, these are the articles. No, the articles. And say articles. That you have to put the word the, no, the in English. Now, we have here a helpful note about the endings of the first declension. No? This is um, in the first declension, there are three variations in the endings of the singular of agate. You know, so variations differences. No, long a and short alpha. Okay, no variation in the plural. So in the first three, the first three are feminine, and the fourth pattern is masculine. Something discussed in the class by the instructor. I already discussed that. No, so this is here. So when we the feminine words in Greek end in eta and alpha. Okay, so if you see a word in Greek, particularly nouns, adjectives, then you have to you will suspect that that word is in the feminine or feminine gender. Okay, so how do we what do you call this? Um, the declension noun. So we have the phone is the same as agate. So we have the nominative case ends with eta, the genitive is ace, the dative is a, and we have the accusative it's n. No, so please take note of the iota subscript. The difference between the dative and the nominative is only the iota subscript. So if you see an iota subscript in nouns, adjectives, pronouns, and participles, then it is in the dative case. Now, what about if the feminine word ends in alpha? For example, cardia. No, cardia, it means heart. So it ends with what? It ends in alpha. So the nominative ends in alpha. Then the genitive is as. then the dative it's alpha, then we have plus iota subscript, and the accusative it's n. No, very similar. Only change the eta to alpha. What about the word glossa? No, glossa a little bit different from cardia, although this the words or the ending of the words is the same. We have alpha. However, this is a different case. We will discuss that the specific rule. No? So for the nominative case, the same. However, for the genitive, it retains what? The eta. Then for the dative, it retains the again the eta with iota subscript. Then it goes back to alpha. No? Why? No? So this is the explanation. Can we read? Please read this and understand. Regarding cardia and glossa, both end with an alpha. If the vocabulary form of the feminine noun ends with a variation of the eta and alpha, there are two possible patterns. No. So again, remember, if the feminine noun ends in eta and alpha, there are two possible patterns. One is that alpha replaces the eta all the way through the singular, and the second is the combination of the eta and the alpha endings for the singular. So these are the two. No, you have all the way alpha, but however, this is a combination of alpha and eta. So how will you know, or what is the rule here? The rule given here for the two possibilities explains the reason for the variation. Now, what is that rule? Here we have the so-called pattern. No, pattern one, cardia. If the final alpha, look at here, if the final alpha, it means the last letter of the word is alpha, okay, has what I call rhi, letter, rho, iota, and epsilon. Okay, again, if alpha is preceded with rho, iota, and epsilon, for example, in the case of cardia, after before alpha we have iota. So this is the rule. We have here, no, the rhi letter or rho, iota, and epsilon letter in front of an alpha or in front of the alpha. The A or the alpha is retained throughout the singular. No, so that's why the alpha is retained throughout the singular form. Why? Because alpha is preceded by an iota. Okay, so this is the form if alpha is preceded by iota, rho, and epsilon. Okay, pattern number two, such as glossa, if the final alpha does not have the rhi letter, kung ang alpha wala gasunod sa wala gisundan ang rho, iota, and epsilon, then the letter in front of alpha and eta is used in the genitive and dative, no? So kung ang alpha gani wala siya gasunod og rho, iota, and epsilon, then ang iyang genitive ug ang dative eta ang gamiton. Okay? So please read this rule, no? So that you will know the explanation for these two variations, no? What is written here about the information of first declension nouns also applies to the formation of the first declension adjectives, no? For example, to illustrate the stem for the mikros, the stem is mik, no? Mik, then because of the stem ends with one of the rhi letters, the feminine form will have an alpha in all the singular endings, just like the noun cardia, no? So this is another example. Okay, take note of that. Okay, so again, memorize the endings. Now let's move to lesson 4. By the way, do you have questions so far? Okay, please read the lessons, huh? Okay. Lesson 4. We have the use of pronouns. So we move to pronouns. So again, for this, oh, wait. Yes, Alex. No, Alex and Vernon. Do you have questions? Yes, Alex. Kindly unmute your mic. We can't hear you. Alex, okay? Unmute your mic. Alex Anthony Albor.
Sir, dili ako sir, si Vernon sir.
Ah?
Si
Vernon. I-down ang imong kamot, Lexo. Vernon. Okay, wala. Let's continue, no?
Wala pa.
Okay. Lesson 4. Pronouns. Okay? So, in pronouns, there are, what do you call this? Three, uh, three types of, not three types, but what they call point of view in pronouns. We have the first person, the second person, and the third person. No? That's in English. First person, unsa ang first person? The English, what are the pronouns or personal pronouns?
I.
Okay, I for the singular, for the plural is we. No? I for singular, plural is we. For the second person, what is the second person personal pronoun? We have you, both in the singular and plural. What about for the third person? We have he, she, it for the singular. For the third person, plural,
They.
we have they, no? They. Now, in Greek, we have also that, no? For the first person, the singular is ego, I. Okay? We have here, for singular, nominative is ego. It means I. For the genitive, this is the form, imo. Now look at here, the ending is u. No? The same, no? Again, the endings in the nouns, in the first and second declensions, the same in the same endings with the pronouns in the first and second declension. So we have here imo. So we have the genitive case u, then the dative it's imoy, and the accusative is me. Okay? This is for the singular. Ego, imu, imoy, ime. No? The translation would be nominative, it's I, first single I. For the genitive, it's the literal translation, it's of me. Okay? Of me or my. Okay? Of me or my. Dative, it's to or for me. Okay? To me or for me. That's dative. For accusative is what? Me. It's only me. For the plural, this is the form. Okay, we have himes, himon, himain, himas. Now look at here. We have the rough breathing. Now rough breathing. So you have to put H at the beginning when you pronounce. So you have himes, himon, himain, himas. So we have we, okay, we, the translation is we, then the homon is of us or our, okay, of us or our, then himain is to us or for us, okay, to us or for us, then himas is us, okay, so that's the translation. Now again, it's the same, almost the same with the nouns. This is the first person. What about the second person? Okay, the plural, the singular and plural. The second person is su. Okay? The nominative, it's su. Genitive, it's su. Dative, it's soy. And accusative is se. Okay? So, su, su, soy, se. That's the singular. It's you. It's you, of you, to you, or for you. Then we have you. Okay? For the plural, we have humays. Look at here the difference between the first person and the second person. We have epsilon at the beginning of the word of second person, while for the first person we have eta. Okay? So humays, we have humays. So humays is you, humon is of you or uh, uh, your, then humane it's to you or for you, then humas is you. Okay, the same translation, however the form is different because we have that this is the singular form of you, these are the forms of you in the plural form. That's the second person. Now the third person, okay, third person, we have this one, autos. The third person is autos, auto, aute. No, autos, auto, aute. We have the masculine is autos, auto, auto, auton. Again, look at here, the endings the same. No? The same with the first and second declension nouns and adjectives. Okay? So just memorize the endings and you are good. Okay? This is he, she, it. Okay? So I will not read that anymore because very simple. Now, the use of personal pronoun. Okay? So we have here, because the beginning students want the first rule of, or definition given to remain unchangeable, these points are simply mentioned to alert you to other options. No? There are times when the third personal pronouns of autos, he, is used as an adjective or to show emphasis. So, in some instances, okay, the word or the third personal pronoun autos is either used as adjective or to show emphasis. Now, let me give you an example here. Tanaw ta sa board ha. Ako nang mag-on ko sa akong camera. Okay. Okay, aram kita ninyo, no? Kita ba ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tanaw sa camera niya ha. Okay, so we will explain, I will explain this one. No, the word autos, no? Autos is again, it's a third person. Okay, autos. So this is he, di ba? Third person masculine singular, no? Okay, ang auto it's neuter and aute is feminine. Now sometimes, okay, the third person masculine isa marag nabaliktad. Sorry. Okay. So we have autos is he. Okay. We have auto is it. We have aute is she. Okay. So sometimes these personal or third personal pronoun are used, no? Are used either as an adjective or to emphasize for emphasis. For example, we have here. Sa makuha sa kong eraser. Okay? So, example. Kini autos atong unahon, autos. Ay sa autos. Now, in example, we have here Ho anthropos autos. Okay, it's ho anthropos autos. Okay, so when there's no definite article, okay, look at here. When there's no definite article in front of the pronoun, no? So if there's no definite article, this is our definite article. If there's no definite article in front of the pronoun, the purpose is to show emphasis. Okay? So the purpose of this one, instead, this is he, right? He. Supposed to be, the literal translation will be the man, he. Okay? However, this is the supposed to be the literal translation. However, since autos doesn't have a definite article here, then the function of the autos is for emphasis. So you have the man himself. Okay. So this autos is himself. The translation is himself. If there is no definite article. Okay, and you call this, the function is for emphasis. However, if autos has a definite article, no? If there is a definite article, and you have here, we have ho autos. Okay, you have definite article. So it says here that the pronoun is translated same, making the translation the same man. So the translation of this is same. Okay, so you have the man. So it becomes what? Since in this case, this function is called uh, adjective function, no? Adjective function, adjectival function of the pronoun. So the translation would be the same man. Okay, the same man. So here the same, it's modifying the noun man. So again, if you see a definite article in front of autos, then you translate that as same. If there's no definite article, then the translation would be himself if it is masculine. But if it is neuter, itself. If it is feminine, herself. Okay? I will give you an example. No? Another example. Wait, another example. We have here. Look at here. Number 13. No? Number 13. We have agatos, autos, ho, angelos. No? Kinilang sa. Kana sa. No? Di na to sa pilang ikaduha. Hinahinay lang ta. Okay. So, we have agatos, we have autos, and we have ho, sorry. It's angelos. Okay. Now, what is agatos? What is agatos?
Good.
Good. Okay. What is autos? This is adjective. Okay. This is adjective, pronoun, and this is the noun. Okay. So, autos is pronoun, third person, and this is the noun. Remember, autos has no definite article. If autos has no definite article, what would be the translation of autos if there's no definite article?
He.
He.
Supposed to be the regular translation, it's he, no? However, again, autos here is what? What is the
Himself.
function of autos here? Is it an adjective, functioning as an adjective, or just for emphasis?
Adjective, sir.
Just for emphasis.
Okay, emphasis. Why emphasis?
Siya definite.
Okay, because it is not definite. And also look at the endings here, no? Angelos, this is the noun, ends with what? Os. Autos ends with os. Agathos ends with os. So it means that these two words here modifying or related to the noun, no? This is masculine singular. This is masculine singular. This is also masculine singular. Okay, also the definite article. So what would be our translation here? If agathos is good and autos is himself instead he, because we don't have a different article here, what would be then? This is angel or messenger. The angel or messenger. What would be our translation now?
God is himself.
Good.
I remember we have the noun subject. So we have, this is the subject. We have the
Angel
The
angel
messenger or angel is
is good. Himself
himself
is
good.
good.
is
Good.
good. Okay, so this is now our translation. The angel himself is good.
Good.
Okay, next. Na yung mutana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, kung sa may pangutana. May pangutana.
Sir, kung ito is nga wala man to sa kuan, sir.
Wala,
Sa
no? So we will discuss that, no? The function of adjective, no? The function of adjective. Okay,
okay, sir.
I think it's we will move to, okay, so we will move to the adjective now, no? So wait, another example, no? Another example. Okay. So here, determining the case, gender, and number. Okay, when you um, just read this one, no? Anyway, the function of the pronoun, uh, it's it says here that similar to the English function, no? They are used to replace nouns and avoid monotony. Okay, so for example, the sentence blepoton matitin kay didaskon auton, no? Auton here is what? It's a third person singular in the accusative case, no? So I see the disciple and I am teaching him. So translation is him. It's better than blipoton matiton kay didaskoton matitain. I see the disciple and I am teaching the disciple. So that's a function of the pronoun. Now, the use, no? Rita sa use kay mo man ang importante. The use of autos in the nominative case. So I already give you an example a while ago. So here, the attributive position is translated the same. So when we say attributive position, when autos has definite article, no? So who autos apostolos, okay? Who autos apostolos or who apostolos who autos. Look at here, no? Autos has a definite article, and also here the autos has definite article. So then the translation would be the same, okay? This what if there's no noun? What if there's no noun? If only ho autos. For example, ho autos agatos. Okay. There's no agatos is adjective and this is pronoun. What would be the translation? We have the definite article. Is it possible?
He is.
No, no, this is not possible. Why? Because it cannot. Because uh, it should be this one only. No, it should be. Why?
Incomplete.
If you have who there, then it should be translated as same. What about this one? Autos agatos. What would be the translation? We have only pronoun and adjective. Then
Wala.
he is
Good.
good. No, he is good here. It's he is good. That's this pronoun functions as the nominative or the subject. No, the subject of the sentence. He is good. Okay. So only when you have what? A definite article with the pronoun third person and you have the noun, okay? Ho autos anthropos agatos, okay? So you
Sir, di na
have
ako.
di makita?
Padaog kami sa camera, sir. Di na ako makita, sir. Kaya nag-copy man good ko, sir.
Okay. Ay isa ha.
Oh,
Ah,
anak, sir. Anak, sir.
okay, so you have ho agatos, ho autos anthropos agatos. So the translation, this is man and this is good. So since we have a definite article here, so the translation of autos is himself. No? Himself. So the translation is a man himself. Or it should be, we should have a definite article here, no? Para it's definite. The man himself is good. Okay? That's it. It should have a definite article here. The man himself is good. Now, that's the attributive position. No, when we say attributive position, the what they call this, the autos or the third person personal pronoun has a definite article. Okay, that's the attributive position. What about predicative position? Okay, the predicate position is translated in an intensive sense as self. No examples, we have autos ho apostolos or apostolos autos. Okay. Ay, sorry, no, this is not. I'm sorry, this is not himself. I forgot. It should be what? Oh yeah, yeah. It should be same, no? Okay, same. Sorry. If again, if this the autos, the third person has a definite article, then it's attributive position. Then you translate that as same. No, not himself. Sorry, not as himself, but same. But if the third person, a third personal pronoun doesn't have any or doesn't have a definite article, then the translation would be himself. No, I got confused. Sorry. Okay, so this is ho autos again. Ho autos anthropos agatos. It's what? The same man is good. The same man is good. The translation is the same man is good. Now, if there's no definite article, it's like this. Autos ho anthropos agatos. The translation is the man himself. No,
Okay.
is good. Okay. If there's no definite article, the translation is the man himself is good. Autos is translated as himself. If there is a definite article, the autos is translated as the same. Okay? So I will put it here, no? This is with ho, without ho, no? So with definite article, the same. Without definite article, himself. Okay? Okay na? Mana nyo bantayan, no? So, klaro? So, again, with definite article with plus definite article, the translation will be same.
Same.
Okay, without definite article or minus, no? I will put here minus definite article. The translation would be himself.
Excuse sir,
Yes.
pwede pa mute ang mic sa wala nakaano sir? Kay sa man gud.
Mute daw. Jico. Jico Tangob, can you mute your mic? I-mute.
Nakamute na sir.
Okay. Mute na. Now, okay. So, okay na? Sabta na to? Mura na, no? Then we have another is intensive use of autos is with a pronoun or the unexpressed subject of the verb, no? We have unexpressed subject of the verb, for example, no? Autos, ego, lego. Okay, autos. Ako na nang i-erase ha? Ako na nang i-erase. Okay. Example, we have autos, then we have ego, we have lego. Then,
Excuse me sir, pwede i-atras gamay ang answer ang board para makita tanan?
Yes, sir. Atras gamay, sir.
sa
Okay na klaro sir.
Di mo klaro. Ana.
Sige pa, sir. Ipaabante lang kamay, sir.
Abante na?
Atras sir, atras.
Atras, ano.
Okay na na.
Okay na sir.
Sir, nawalang kamay ko, sir.
Ha?
Okay na na, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Fourth, we have
Sir,
autos, lego. Okay. So we have autos again. It's third person.
Ego, sir.
This one.
Lego.
Autos is third personal pronoun, right? This is supposed to be he, no? He. Ego
Yes,
is what? First person, no? Again, it's first person personal pronoun. It's I. No? And lego is what? We have I say. I say. Lego. So, the function of autos here is what? Intensive, no? Intensive or an express subject of the verb. Examples, we have autos, ego, lego, or autos, lego. We have I, myself, say. So here, autos here, it's what? It becomes intensive. The translation would be myself, no? Myself. Okay? So it becomes intensive. So another example, it's autoso legis or autos legis. You yourself say. So the autos there, no? The autos there, it's no longer he. The translation, it's no longer he, but in a form of intensive. So since this is first person, and this is also in the first person, then autos, it becomes what? An intensive. It's also in the first person, even though this is supposed to be a third personal pronoun. No? That's you call intensive. Okay? This is also I myself say, no? The same. So myself, autos here, it's intensive. Another example, you have autos leges, no? Leges here, it's you say. And look at here. You have what? The autos, the translation, it's what? Yourself, or you yourself say. Okay?
Sir, dili naman makita, sir.
Di na makita. Okay. Ako na lang usbon.
Pingis man good sir, pingis.
Ako na lang, Dre, oh. You have autos.
Ang camera sir, ang camera lang dili kay clear. Ay dili kayo hiwi ba hiwi.
Iwi. Ana.
Isibog na lang repeat nga sa left side tingin mo.
Pa-right, sir. Pa-right. Yan.
Alright. Ana.
Bali bikas sir.
No, balik, sir. Balik.
Kana sir.
So, autos, leges. Okay. Leges is you say, no? You say. So, this one is for emphasis, not emphasis, but intensive. So, you have, the translation would be you yourself say, no? So, yan eh. So, nahimo siya, intensive siya, no? Intensive. So, we don't have an explicit subject. The subject is unexpressed. It means wala yun say gibutang nga subject. So, ang subject nato diri it's what? You, because this is verb. Actually, we will discuss this in the verb because a verb contains an implicit subject, no? Verb in Greek contains an implicit subject. So, that's why you have you, no? You. Since autos is used here and we don't have implicit subject, instead of translating he, it is no longer he, but the use is intensive. Okay? Use yourself say. Now, okay. Okay, let's move to, okay, this one, adjectives, no? Very short, no? I will just explain this one so that we will proceed to the next. We have adjective, very simple, no? Very simple, adjectives. No? When you say adjectives, words modifying a noun or giving quality to a noun. For example, the house is good. Good there is an adjective. The big house, big there is adjective. The beautiful lady or the handsome man, no? So handsome there is an adjective. Now in adjectives, pariha lang yapon, no? The first and second declension adjectives, they have the same endings, no? Look at here, no? The same endings ra gihapon sa noun. So, the noun or the adjective agree in gender, number, and case sa noun niya iyang gi-modify. Okay? Here. Unsa man ang uses sa adjectives? We have three uses. We have the attributive use, the predicative use, and the substantive use. Now, how will you know nga ang adjective is in the attributive use? Okay? The attributive use of the adjective attributes equality to a noun modified. This construction has two possible positions for the adjective in relation to the noun. Unsa man eh? For example, we have the ho agatos logos or the ho logos ho agatos. Both ways should be translated the good word when the article precedes the adjective. So unsa nga word? Unsay rule? Mahibawan nimo nga ang adjective is in the attributive position or the function of the attribute. The adjective is attributive if you see a definite article in the adjective, no? Example, we have ho agatos, we have logos, we have ho logos ho agathos. No? So, the agathos here and the agathos here, they have definite article. No? Bisan asa nimo ibutang basta either before sa noun or after sa noun, as long as the agathos has a definite article, then the function of this adjective is attributive, no? Attributive function. What is that attributive function? How will we translate this? This one, it's the good man. Okay? The good man. So here, the good, here modifying man. Okay, this is our translation. If you see, again, if you see a definite article, this is with definite article. Okay, with or plus definite article. If you see a definite article in the adjective, it functions as what? An attributive adjective. Okay, definite article, adjective, then noun, or noun, then definite article, then adjective. Okay. What about the second one? The predicative. Okay, ako na nang i-erase, no? Erase na ako, ha?
Sir.
So, again,
Kaya
no?
na, sir,
Again,
nag-screenshot pa ko, sir.
okay. Again, ha? Basta ang adjective na ay definite article, okay, na ay definite article, ang iyang function is attributive adjective. O ang iyang translation is what? This one. Good. The good man. Okay? The good man. What about kung ang this one? The what they call this? The agathos doesn't have, or the adjective doesn't have definite article, no? Kung ako nang i-erase, no? Unsa may mahitabo, unsa ay translation, unsa may iyang function. Okay? Wala siya definite article. We have only agathos logos. We have ho logos agathos. Unsa man ang iyang function. Or agathos ho logos. Unsa man iyang function. So iyang function gitawag siya og predicative, no? Predicative or predicative adjective, it means that the adjective functions as a predicate, no? So, kung ang iyang function niya it's predicate, ang mahitabo, ang iyang translation would be the man is good. Okay? Wala man tayo word dire, wala s dire, no? Wala s, it's implicit. So, it's implied. So, since agathos functions as predicate, then you have to supply s. No, you have to supply this one is. So, the man is good. Kung walay definite article. Okay? Kung walay definite article, the translation is the man is good. And the function of adjective is predicative adjective. Okay? And the last one, we have substantive. When we say substantive, the use of adjective functions as a noun. It means that there is no noun followed or modified. There's no noun that is to be modified by an adjective. Wala, siya lang isa. So, it's substantive. For example, ho agathos. Wa may noun. So, it's only its function as substantive. No? I'll give you an example. Here, na ita example dire. Kini. Number 14. What is the function of agathos here? Ho agathos angelos autos. What is the function of agathos?
Attributive, sir.
Attributive. Why attributive?
Ay na siya definite article.
Okay, nasay definite article. So ho, agatos, angelos,
Autos.
autos. No. What is the function of autos? What is the function of autos? It's
For emphasis, sir.
okay, very good. Emphasis, no? Emphasis. Emphasis. So what would be the translation of this? What is agathos is good. Angelos is angel or messenger. And this one, autos, is for emphasis. What would be the translation? If emphasis.
Himself.
Himself. Very good. Now, so, how will you translate now? We have
The messenger is good
good
himself.
messenger or angel himself. Okay, this is the translation. Okay. So again, the nominative, the adjective agrees. Nominative. The adjective agrees in gender or in case, gender and number with the noun it modifies. Okay, it agrees in gender, number, and case to the noun it modifies. The Phoenicia, singular, singular. We have masculine, masculine. We have nominative, nominative. Okay, yan na siya. Now, another example. Ining sa number 15. Number 10. Number 10. Unsay function diha sa adjective? Number 10. Kini. What is the function of adjective here? We have auto, agathon. Auto is what? Third person personal pronoun. What is the gender? What is the gender? Neuter. Neuter. Masculine is autos. Auto is
Okay, sir.
neuter. Okay. What would be the translation? What is the case? Case. Nominative. So we have here, what is the translation? It. Okay. Agathon is what? Adjective. What is the function? Remember, there's no what? Noun.
Emphasis.
No, it's not emphasis. Because this is adjective, this is substantive. Okay. We have substantive. It means it functions as a noun. At the same time, it has no definite article. Then it is in the predicative position. So the translation is it is good. It is good. Because this is in predicative position. Okay? It is good. There's no definite article. Okay? Next. I have questions. So we have again 3 functions or uses of adjective. Okay, with definite article, it's attributive. Attributive. Translation, it's the good man, or whatever the noun. Okay, whatever the noun. Okay, one. Number two, without definite article or ho. Okay, this is the, it's predicative. Okay, translation, the man is good. Okay, this is, okay, man is good. While substantive, no, it's stands alone, no, stands alone. The adjective stands alone. Only, for example, only ho, agatos.
Sir,
So,
hiwi ang camera.
oh, wait. This is only the good man. Okay, the good man.
Hiwi ang camera, sir, hiwi.
Kanila lang ha. Okay, ana. Oh.
Sige, sir, gamay pa lang, sir.
Pwede
Oh.
atras gamay sir para masulod sa
Atras,
screen
abante.
tanan.
Atras gamay, sir.
Atras.
Ana.
Kana.
Oh. Okay. So,
Sir, pangutanan sir, unsa nang
muta na.
stance alone sir kana substantive o unsa man sa sir?
Substantive, it means stands alone. The adjective stands alone. There's no noun following it, or there's no noun preceding or following it. No, wala sa gasunod og wala sa gasunod og noun, o wa po sa gisundan nga wala nagsunod nga noun. No? Wala sa gisundan o wala nagsunod sa iya nga noun, mo na ang substantive. It stands alone. Siya ra gyud. No? Siya ra gyud isa. Walay noun nga nagsunod. Wala sa gi-modify nga noun. So sa inyo po kayo na kayo. Okay, kung wala sa gi-modify nga noun, ay mong translation, good lang. Good. Tapos butangan nimo og kining implied what do you call this? Implied kining noun. Implied noun. Or for example, we have agatos lang siya. No, wala sa ilaing noun. So this is what? Good man. Huh? We have agate, no? Agate, we have good woman. Okay, we have good woman. No? Why woman? Because this is feminine. Why man? Because this is masculine. Or agaton. No, agaton lang. So, good thing. This is good thing. Why thing? Because this is neuter. Okay? It's wala na siya. Wala
Clear.
na naman.
Pwede atras gamay sir.
Ana. Wala siya lain. No? Kung agatoy, good men. No? Agatay, good women. No? Kung mo lang siya, wala siya kauban ba? Wala siya kauban. Wala siya substantive. No? Wala siya noun nga gimodifyan.
Na possible sir ma plural na siya sir.
Oh, possible plural. Natay. Plural na to. We have agatoy. Then agatay. Then we have agata. So translation, we have men, women, then things. Oh, ano na siya?
Yes, sir.
So, agatoy, agatay, agata. So, ana. Okay? So, hapit na ang time. So, wala na yung pangutana. So, we will continue our discussion next meeting. No? Thursday.
Sir, unsa to kay na sir tong three function uses of adjective, sir?
We have attributive, predicative, and substantive. This is substantive, no? Substantive, it means adjective alone, wala siya gimodifyan nga noun. So wala siya magmodify og noun kay wa man tay noun. So nga na lang siya.
Attributive, sir. Attributive. Unsa to attributive?
Ang attributive kung na ay definite article, no? Kung na definite article ang adjective, again example, no? Kung ibalik ang example, we have ho, agatos, ho, logos. Okay? Or ho, logos, or yeah. Ho, agatos. Okay? So, or logos, ho, agatos, no?
Sir, excuse me, sir. Kana pwede i-backward lang ang imong board kay di mo kayo maklaro. Kana.
Okay, so here we have ho, agatos.
Sibog gamay sa left, sir.
Sa left.
Sibog gamay sa left.
Ana.
Right. I mean.
Right, ana.
Kana.
Okay. So ho,
Full screen ninyo, bro. Screen mo ang cellphone kaya para makita tanan.
So ho, agatos. Nakita na to, no, nga na ay definite article, no? Na ay definite article. So pag ang adjective na ay definite article, unsa na siya? Attributive position, no? Attributive use, attributive. So kung attributive, ang atong translation is what? The good man. Okay? Muna atong translation, ang good here modifying man. Kay naa siya definite article. So moro ginatahim duman basta na definite article ang ang adjective unya naa siya gi-modifyan nga noun. So the position is in the attributive position. So the translation is the man is good. The good man. What about in the second use, no? Second. So kung wala siya ay definite article, unsa may mahitabo?
The man is good.
Okay, so mahimo siyang predicative.
Predicative, sir.
Okay, so our translation is the man
The man
good.
is good.
Okay, so mora na, the man is good. Okay? So wala na question, bisan asa na siya basta walay definite article. Okay. So let's continue discussion next meeting. So
Sir,
question?
kung saan man ang asa man yung makuha ning record ani, sir? Ano ring butang sa
Akong isend sa inyong email. I-send ako sa inyong email. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Pwede
sir,
sab
thank
ka tong previous na mga discussion na to, sir.
Thank you so much, no? Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, isa kay ato sa ning waning mga tindahan sa kulaning anyway naka-record ba ni Dre?
Pwede mga sa imong discuss kay sir kay dili mo complete ang copy na ako sir kay
Ako nang i-send, no? Ako i-send.
Hulat me, sir. Hulat me.
Unya pa ni taod na pa ning siguro unya pang mga hapon.
convert pa na.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, no? So, kung ano so,
Attendance na to, sir. Attendance na to, sir.
okay na. Anyway, naka-record man ako nang tan-aw dire. Attendance.
Okay, okay.
May bawa man eh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, no? Before we separate, let's pray first. Wala question. So, ang puta, ato ang hiyon si Brother Junrel Enopia.
Okay, magampo ta. Dalay ko nog may gugmaon nga mahan. Salamat Ginoo sa panahon nga maghihatag kanamo. Kauban ni sir, inat kami Ginoo nga ikaw maghatag panamo og dugang kaalam. Samtang kami magatuon hindi nga mong klase. Mo bless sa matag usa kanamo samtang kami magabulag-bulag ni takna. Mo tayo kanimong tanan sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Man, thank you so much.
Man.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.